Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this tarot reading we will focus on Christopher Luxon. He is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. So we will look at what is the future of his. I have quite a few similar readings for politicians, elections. I recommend you to check those out if this is the topic that you enjoy. But also I recommend you to check out my regular readings that are all about your zodiac sign, and it can help you to navigate your life. But let's focus on Christopher Luxon. In the center of his reading, what we have here is the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is a court card, so it can be his energy, someone around him, or just the general energy of the card. The Knight of Swords is focused. The Knight of Swords is laser focused on the task and wants to get things done. And the faster the better, ready for battle, ready for action as well. So it can be also a sign and a symbol that he might be ready for the upcoming elections that will happen in November of 2026. Right? But also I think I'm getting here that he might be very combative when this card shows up with this Knight of Swords. Now this can also indicate a big change that comes into his life, and also he might be rushing, because with the Knight of Swords there's this feel of speediness, rushing. So let me know in the comments if you think he is rushing into something. But let's see the first card. The first card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is someone who is conservative, someone who is good with money, and able to create money, multiply wealth, and a very, very hard worker person. Now as a court card, it can be his energy, someone around him, it can be a female leader in the coalition or in his party, or in his government, or it can be his wife. Let me know in the comments who do you think this is, because the Queen of Pentacles is very, very grounded. She is very practical in terms of the approach, and it might be kind of counterbalancing his rushed energy. Okay, so let's see the next card. The next card we have here is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man can point to a stuck energy, when things are not necessarily moving forward the way you wanted. It's a very slow moving energy, and maybe that's why I'm getting this impatient feel from that Knight of Swords. But also with this Hanged Man, it can point to physical issues. I don't know if he has any kind of sickness, but I don't like to kind of touch the health topic. But generally the Hanged Man points to that he needs to really see his situation a little bit differently. He needs to let go of certain expectations, let go of certain things that might have happened in the past as well. Now, the next card of what we have here is the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups points to disappointments. It points to loss as well in his life, that I think he might have a hard time getting over as well. I'm not sure if he lost any kind of family members lately, because again, like you kind of have here this grieving energy of the Five of Cups. Now with the Five of Cups, again, it can be previous any kind of previous negative experiences that he might have gone through, loss through his career as well. But this card is actually telling him to focus on the opportunities. What are his opportunities moving forward? As well, and not necessarily focus on what was lost, what went wrong as well. And again, there are two cards here, both the Hanged Man, both the Five of Cups, are really advising him to change and shift his focus. Okay, the next card in his reading is the Temperance, which is a card of healing, recovery as well. So he might be kind of healing from something. Again, it can be connected to any kind of physical problems that he might have gone through with that Hanged Man. And the Temperance is generally that recovery card, especially when you kind of connect the two. I don't know if he might have had some surgery as well, because the Knight of Swords can be connected to that. But the Temperance is also a very, very slow moving energy. It kind of tells him to be very, very patient and not rush into anything, because he should take one step after the other. And again, the reason we have here this Temperance, because you remember I was talking about that he's trying to rush into something or speed up something in his life. We also have the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is a card of planning and decision making. When this card comes up, you're kind of planning for your future. You are trying to kind of achieve your, thinking about what is your next step, what is your next move. But also important with the Two of Wands that sometimes, you kind of achieve something too fast. And you're kind of bored, or you're kind of not happy. And also with this card, it's very important for him to kind of think about what can hold him back. Because with the Two of Wands, something is holding us back to achieve our full potential. And it's very clear that there's some kind of a loss here, some kind of a disappointment that he is definitely held back by. And also, I'm kind of pointing back to the Queen of Pentacles, can also signify wealth. Because, the Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen. So can definitely indicate financial stability in his life. Now back to the Two of Wands, it can also signify a decision that he might have to make, or he might face in terms of how to move forward in certain area of his life. That there can be two options, opportunities that will present. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of his reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Let me know comments. How do you find this reading resonating with him, especially if you live in New Zealand? I would love to hear it. And also, what do you think about him? Do you think he's a good prime minister or not? Or would you like to see, what would you like to see change? So, but back to his reading, it continues with the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands indicates that he is overworked. He is carrying a lot of burdens in his life, a lot of challenges, a lot of hurts, right? And the reason it's interesting, because we have here a couple of cards, right? The Hanged Man that kind of emphasizes on letting things go, release certain things, because the Ten of Wands is a very heavy energy. It's practically when you're carrying a lot of burdens, you're carrying a lot of things on your shoulder. And when this card shows up, there's a couple of things that he has to focus on. Maybe he needs to get help. Maybe he needs to kind of release certain things, delegate things as well. Okay, let's see the next card. What we have here is the King of Cups. So King of Cups, as a court card, it can be his energy, someone around him, or just the general energy of the card. King of Cups is someone who is very good in diplomacy and very good of chaotic situations, managing chaos, managing when things go wrong. Because, the King of Cups has a lot of feelings, emotions, but able to balance it with logic as well. So again, if this is his energy, it shows that he's able to kind of stay calm, cool, and collected in the middle of the chaos as well. And we also have here the King of Swords. So very interesting energies of what we have here. Because the King of Swords is also a court card. So can be his energy, someone around him, or just the general energy of the card. This is someone who is very smart, very logical, factual, says the way things are, and practically like this person is all about the truth and nothing but the truth. Now again, also it can be lawyers, it can be judges, or someone connected to the law system as well. So very interesting to have all these people around him or in this reading that are very, very influential or influencing him as well. And again, it can also indicate that there might be here some truth that might be revealed, because the King of Swords can indicate the truth will be revealed, which practically will force him to make some kind of a decision, which will cause him a lot of grief as well with that Five of Cups, right? So that's kind of the grounding energy of this reading. And I think there's going to be a lot of burdens that it will cause. Again, it can be connected to his finances. It can be connected to health as well, when it kind of comes to that. Now let's see the energies at the bottom of the deck. We do have here the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands points to a new chapter, a new beginning that's driven by passion. It can be new ideas as well for him that will come in, new relationship as well. But let's see the energies we have from this deck for him. Let me just pick 3 cards. Okay, the first card is the Guardian. Fierce approach to finance, daring moves, be the hero, protect savings, treasures. So it can be that, again, financial topic. Queen of Pentacles shows up, that he might take some risks in terms of finances, or he might be making some moves that are connected to finances, savings, protecting his money, protecting his wealth. We also have here the Destiny card. Wealth through purpose, life path, mission fulfilled, healer, artist, self-employed. I think what's really important here, a couple of things, like, with these cards, I always look at the repetitive themes. He's definitely fulfilling his destiny right now, but also he's getting a lot of wealth through that. And you have here, like, fierce approach to finances, Queen of Pentacles, wealth through purpose, right? So financially, he's definitely good. Now we also have here the transition, ending and beginning, new job, quit, fired, moving, lost income, inherit, hospice. So it's really important here that he is going through a big change in his life, or he will go through a big change of his life. Something will end, something will begin as well. Now, I'm not really thinking that the election will change his position. But there might be something else that will do that, because you have here new job, quit, fired, and again it might be connecting to inheritance. I don't know if he lost someone or not, because the Five of Cups can definitely point to that. So it might be that he might be inheriting something. But also there might be here some kind of a truth will come out that will force him to make some kind of a decision as well. Now that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.